So here I am again, guys. Should be familiar with my ugly mug by now. And so I just finished watching Coen's video about his completed work on his shelves and his stash. And dude, your work, man. If I'd only been at this as long as you had, I've only got, I think, what, 4, 5, 6, 7 completed models up here. That's weak in comparison. But I loved watching that. I like seeing people's rooms, especially like the one you did on your man cave version 1.1 when you did that update, a while back. But you know what? I thought, what the hell? I'll show everybody my stash. And this is by no way meant as a comparison or mine is bigger than yours. I just thought, hey, I spent time accumulating this stuff and money, and there's some thoughts to it, and I have some thoughts about what I want to do with some of the kits and some project ideas. You guys let me know. So that's enough about me. Let's turn around and look at the stash. Okay, so here goes. I'm just going to go from left to right, and all these are actually underneath the model train layout that I have. You can see the bottom of the layout, all the wires and crap back there. So this is what I like to call my Tower Omang. I got the AMX 30B, the Char 2C, the Leopard 1A4/A5, and the Alf 1. And then I had some of the newer, smaller boxed Tamiya kits. There's the Panzer IIIN, the M51 Sherman. Carlos Mendez and I are going to be doing a group build on that one. And then there is the M1 Super Sherman, which is incorrectly labeled. There's the FT-17 from Mang. That was a gift from my wonderful wife, Heather. And then I've got a 148 Tamiya Stug 3 there. And then after watching Coen do his Secret Santa group build, I had to try one of these Tamiya motorcycles. They just look too freaking cool. This is a cool kit. It's a GSX 1300R Hayabusa with a 1300cc motor. So this thing is a major crotch rocket. It said it was 175 horsepower, and you're sitting on that. Yeah, okay. So next wall or tower row, whatever you want to call it, I did try to kind of have some organizational here. So this is World War II Russian armor. So you got 3 trumpeter kits there, a couple of KV1s, KV2, the Tamiya JSU 152, and I got a really nice RB Models turned aluminum barrel for that with a threaded on muzzle brake, super nice. Then there's a Dragon T34, Tamiya JS2. And I did a review of this little guy not that long ago, that Hobby Boss T26. There's the little BT7 that Coen and I and Panzermeister and Hamilker would be doing a group build for. Oh, and Coen, hey, I talked to Michael yesterday on Skype, and he said we probably can get started in that in a couple of weeks. If that doesn't work, let me know. There's the new Tamiya Panzer II. There's the highly sought after, hard to find, but still available Tasca Lux. There's a Vespi Tamiya self-propelled gun, 105mm howitzer, based on the Panzer II chassis. I won that recently on eBay. I think I paid like $18 for it, but it reeks of cigarette smoke. Martyr 2, Martyr 3M, Martyr 3, Martyr 3M, and then a 250 -9 that I've had for freaking ever. Okay, next row. Kind of one-off. A very discontinued Tamiya Jagdtiger. But it's got some really nice built-in goodies with it. That's when the Dragon kits really started getting good. I bought it on an auction on eBay some time ago. My very modest collection of Russian modern vehicles. I've got the new Trumpeter T62. The 2S1. I did a review of that very recently. The BTR 60. The Tamiya Leclerc. And I'm going to get some goodies for that. I'm going to get the Tamiya photo etch set for it, and then a turn barrel for it that I found that looks really cool. Now the next these pieces are artillery, either in the form of field artillery or anti-aircraft artillery. There's a Bronco flak Vierling, and it's a really freaking big box for a flak Vierling. The Trumpeter 10.5 centimeter Schwere Kanone 18, or Heavy Cannon 18. It's basically 105. Now this kit is awesome. This Dragon 15 centimeter infantry gun, Schwere Infanteriegeschütz, or SIG 33. It's a really neat kit with a complete crew of 6 figures. Then a 3.7 millimeter flak. Now I've got 2 of these. I've got the Dragon one, and then up here I've got the Trumpeter Flak 37. And I noticed that Verlinden makes a little pre-made diorama vignette, whatever you want to call, with a concrete flak emplacement for Normandy. And I think I may try to get a hold of that, but it's freaking expensive. And I've got some of the older but still good Dragon artillery, you know, these anti-tank guns, the 5 centimeter Pack 38, a Pack 35, 36, and 3.7 centimeter, and then the 7.5 centimeter Pack 40. Now, Coen, that buddy or shadow build that he's been doing with Clint, this is actually what that Cyber Hobby kit is from. The Jagdpanzer 4AO. The only difference is I think this kit, which I got in an auction on eBay a couple of months back, comes with an aluminum barrel, which the Cyber Hobby kit does not. So here we have some of the a newer Panzer 3N with Shortson. I like Panthers, so there's a Panther A from that Black Knight series. I really could care less about the comic book. I just thought it was a cool kit. Stug 3G, Panzer 3s and Stug 3s are my favorite vehicle, so I've got a ton of these. There's a King Tiger with Zimmerit. Here's a couple of Cyber Hobby kits, a Stug 3B and a Tiger 1 early production. This is actually super nice for a Cyber Hobby to be in their orange box range. It's got a lot of nice little extra goodies. And I would be willing to bet that Coen would drool for this. I have the 1/24th scale Tasca Panzer II, and I bought this on an eBay auction, and I only paid $68 US for it. I'm very proud of that. There's a Paper Panzer, a Trumpeter E25, the new Academy King Tiger, and then the AFV Club Tiger 1. Coen told me he didn't really care for that kit. I thought it was kind of cool. It had some neat features. I liked it, but you know, we'll see how it builds up. And then I reviewed, of course, this pretty recently, the Kubelwagen. I also have the Schwimmwagen, the cargo truck. These are some smaller vehicles here, guys. Dragon Panzer 1, still in the original shrink. It's actually a nice little kit. The 35T from Academy. This is a new kit. If you guys have not seen this, it is gorgeous. Also, I've got the Trumpeter 38T, which is nice. And then I have the Jagdpanzer 38T from Academy, which comes with the masks. Hamilker did a full build review on that with the masks some time ago, and if you have not seen it, guys, it's fantastic. All right, so here is my modest aircraft collection. These have all been acquired pretty recently, with one exception. This kit right here, there's a story behind this kit. So it's a 48 scale BF 109 F2, dated from 1991. I bought that kit right when I got out of the Army. I mean, I'd been home from the military for a week, and I bought that, and I've had it since then, in 1991. So that tells you how long I've had it. So a couple of Hasegawas, Heinkel 111H6, Junkers A4. There's the 148 BF 110 from Revel that I just reviewed. I've got a handful of the Tamiya 109 E4, 109 E3, a Focke-Wulf A8. This is a neat kit. This thing's pretty new. This is like from 2007 or 2008, and it's got frickin' canopy masks with it for Tamiya. That's nice. And then down here, the 1/32nd scale Revel BF 109 G6, and one is on its way to Carlos Mendez, because he and I are going to do a buddy build sometime later this year with that. And then the 148 scale Stuka. This thing's really freaking sweet, by the way. Really sweet. Hamilker also did a building review of this kit. It's a really, really nice kit. All right, next row in the stash, we have my submission for the Dangerous Cat SIG, the ICM Burger Panther. Some of these kits you saw in an earlier video. The SDKF Z232, Schwere Panzerschwebwagen Achrad, That's, you know, an armored reconnaissance vehicle. I have the Tamiya Sharby 1, the German version, and I ordered some really nice aluminum barrels for it. Yes, I have 2 AFE Club Tiger 1s, so let the flaming begin. No, I don't care. I've got the new Tamiya Elephant. I also have the Tamiya stick-on Zimmerit set as an accessory in the box with a turn barrel inside as well. There's the new Yag Tiger from them. I've got a barrel for it up there as well. Here's some of the Cyber Hobby kits. Now this kit right here I bought used at one of the few hobby stores that I'm not going to call it local because it's 25 miles away. It had been open and they took the figure set out of it. And I kind of negotiated the price down a little bit. I think I paid 20 bucks for it. Then a Stug 3F, I bought 2 of these. I actually built one and I did reviews for it and all that. It's sitting behind me. Stug 3E, yes, I like Stugs. There's a Cyber Hobby Yag Panzer IV. Couple of Dragon kits. Panther A, the Normandy version. And then I have, this was one of the original Dragon 3-in-1 late versions. This kit's actually kind of pricey on eBay if you can find one. I had 3 of them at one point. Also had 2 of the original early version Dragon 3-in-1 Tigers, which I no longer own. I sold them. And this last row is all new Dragon kits. And the Stug 3 F8, which actually I think I want to get to pretty quick. That's a frickin' gorgeous kit for Italy. A Panzer 3F, smart kit. Panzer 3J, smart kit. The Panzer 4H with Zimmerit. I would definitely be doing that one in Normandy, you know, Hitler Jugend, you know, 12th SS Panzer Division scheme. And Panther D with Zimmerit. Let's see what else. Elephant with Zimmerit. By the way, just recently released Tiger 1 mid-production. This kit came out in November. Coen was jealous and I showed him that. Yag Panzer 470 with the long 70 caliber 7.5 centimeter KWK 42 gun. That's the same gun that's on the Panther. Stug 4 with Zimmerit. I've also got plans for this. I have a really neat book that covers the history of the 17th SS Panzergrenadier Division, the Götz von Berlichingen Division. And they were one of the few units to receive Stug 4s in any kind of quantity. And that book's got tons of photos of it. So I'll be doing a 17th SS Normandy Stug 4. A Panzerkampfwagen 4 F2. I'm not going to pull that out. And then what I'm going to be doing for my North Africa group build is up here, the F1 with the short barrel. But that's pretty much it in terms of stash, guys. I have, of course, I showed you this yesterday, that monster 32nd scale JU-88 from Revel that I won on eBay. But once again, this is by no means just hey, look at mine. I just thought, that's kind of cool. I really like seeing Coen's stash. So, in fact, I'd like to see everybody's stash. So, Hamilcar and Hollywood Modeling and Dutch Modeling and the guys out there, I've got a lot of buddies. Carlos. I'd love to see a little short, video of what you got, man. Let's see it. Anyways, I've taken up enough of your time. You can hear Jerry whining out there. He wants in here. All right, guys. Take care and have a good day.